The journey for the last 25 years, I'm actually seeing a lot of changes. I think in the last 4 to 6 years, we're seeing a lot of changes that has actually come across in the specialty industry over here. We are actually going in a good direction, which we haven't seen in the Indian market for all these years.
Everyone with me. 3, 2, 1, go!
Share something which is very what do you say, touching and emotional for me genuinely, right? So this is Chandan Sir, right? Met him for the first time very late in 2017. I don't know why I hadn't met him pehle. He's been into coffee since 96, right? And he is like very underrated person in the coffee industry, but he is the person to go for coffee, alright? So he's been since since 96. So we met in Q grading at IIPM.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the first time we met, and on the last day, Chandan Sir gave me this thing, label pin, which is of a coffee bean, right? And मैंने उनको सिर्फ starting में बोला था कि oh wow, I'm gonna steal that pin, right? But he literally remembered that, and on the last day before going, he handed over to me. So that was something which is extremely beautiful for me. It is still with me.
And it's a perfect shaped coffee bean. You don't actually find too many beans like that, actually.
Yes, or else all are like just all over. So yeah, so I'm glad to have you over here, and thank you for judging the Indian Aeropress Championship 2021. How many cups of coffees are you down?
Today we have 33 participants, man. So you know how many we.
So
And by the way, this is the guy who won the first Aeropress Championship, and he made life difficult that day also by brewing some brilliant coffees.
Yes. So I actually wanted to talk to you about your journey since 96.
Actively, yes.
Actively select 2021. It's
25 years.
25 years. That's a long time, right? So how tough has it been being in coffee, and how easy has it been so far? Is it easy?
Nothing's easy, but the journey for the last 25 years, I'm actually seeing a lot of changes. I think in the last 4 to 6 years, we're seeing a lot of changes that has actually come across in the specialty industry over here. And we are actually going in a good direction, which we haven't seen in the Indian market for all these years. Now, if you actually look at it, why am I saying it's tough? For the simple fact, today, espresso is something that was always, everyone knew about, an espresso based drink and all those things. But personally, as much as you and me like an espresso, a lot of people find it too bitter. And some of them with milk and syrups and all those things, it's a different thing. But this is black coffee. And you're just drinking coffee for what it is. And that's beautiful. Who would have thought? Yeah, that's the whole thing. You see, today if I'm looking at this, in 96, when I'm talking about, I got my siphon in 96. So my siphon is
First
from
siphon he got was in 96.
So I had a siphon in India in 96. I had a drip brew, like even before someone could think over here, we were trying it out. So, but no one really appreciated those coffees. But for us, being a coffee person, that's what you drink. That's what you experiment with, and you do all those things. Now I see people enjoying these beverages. That's the better part of it. And with these cafes, you guys are doing a good job, And I'm very happy that Sappo has actually hosted the final over here, and getting to know that these guys are nominated for the best cafe in the world. It's big. It's big.
We are getting there.
We're getting there. And now we're seeing specialty coffees in India as well. So that's another good
That's something which is very
movement which is happening right now. And even the planters are realizing that. And
that is happening, right?
so you and me as a roaster, we can't really do much to the coffee. So we have to actually, we can kill it. We can retain it. We can only present it in its best form. We can't really make it much better because, as I always say, the planter can grow the best coffee, and the guy who's brewing it can kill the coffee. So everyone's important in this chain, you know. So that's what it is. So it's and a lot of young kids who are coming. I mean, today the guy who came second. I mean,
16 years old.
16 years old. And when I was 16, I don't think I could have thought of,
When I
brewing
was
some
16,
coffee.
I was trying to pass my 12th standard. That was
All of us, man. I mean, the only thing is we were not exposed to coffee. That
and the
was.
only thing was that we did not pass. So
I don't know about you.
I did not. But then I passed next time.
Okay.
True story. But then, okay, so I want to ask you about this thing also, like wrapping it up almost. But so people had money, people had the time, people had the spending capacity. We always had coffee in India. What is it that changed in India in the past 5 years, 6 years? That now it's all making sense.
It's just that, now people want to try something new. And, down south, all of us drink a lot of coffee. The problem is we call it the South Indian filter coffee, which is with milk. And if you go up north, it was always the soluble coffee. And we have some big brands which basically are the market leaders as such. But these kind of brews, you're not really seeing the bitterness that's there. You can see a lot more complex coffees which are being served to the people. People are willing to accept or experiment, let's put it that way, and they're drinking it. So, and everybody. So now actually I'm happy that, even the planters are actually doing a lot more, post-harvest processing, which is making a lot of difference to the companies. Now that wasn't there in the earlier days.
There's more conversation happening between the farmers, the estate owners, and the end user, plus the roaster and brewer somewhere.
Yes.
That's more happening. That's happening more.
Thanks to social media, that's the other thing where people are saying, "Oh, what is this guy talking about? There's some floral note in coffee." Is there floral note in coffee? Like you and me know there's sweetness in coffee. I'm not talking about sugar sweetness, but there's a nice sweet note to sugar where you have these biological names and all those things. But that is something that we guys enjoy. So I guess that's what is making a lot of difference over here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
It's always something. It's always inspiring to talk to you. And the best part, I'll tell you, the best part is
One more best part.
yeah, more best part. So the best part, imagine if we got into coffee in '96, all right, and I got into coffee in 2015, 16 pakad lo, 20 saal baad. Still, whenever you can talk to Chandan Sir, you can just connect. You can just connect any single time. The last time that we spoke for an hour and a half. Remember that?
It happens, right?
Like,
I mean, we
so-
have a lot of things in common to speak.
So no, it's actually your what do you say? Your comfort zone is really kind that anybody can walk in and make them feel comfortable.
See, so this hands-on experience is something that not many people actually have an opportunity to. So I thankfully got that in the company, and so now it's going on. So let's bust the around.
I can't wait to have more idlis with Chandan Sir.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.